All right, here is problem number 3, or actually number 4. We're doing 4, 5, and 6 on this video. I did number 4 and then I accidentally hit my off button and it stopped the video at 4, so I'm going to just talk about 4 real quickly. So we're given f, and we see that this part here is a function inside of a function, so it's chain rule. So it's going to be 4 box cubed times the derivative of the box. So that comes from taking the derivative of the box. And then we have to take the derivative again. But these 4's stay and these 3's stay. And I take the derivative of box cubed, which is left, which will be 3 box squared. And this is the derivative of box. Now, just to simplify, since I have 3 3's, I rewrite it as 3 cubed. This 4 stays, and I'm left with the 2 plus 3x squared. But again, it's box squared, so the 3 gets copied and the 3 cubed gets copied. But the derivative of box squared will be 2 box to the first, and this is the derivative of box. So again, we're going to combine the 3's together, so we get 3 to the 4th, and everything else stays the same. The 4 stays, that 2 is going to stay. And now the last derivative, the 4 gets copied, the 3 to the 4th gets copied, the 2 gets copied. I take the derivative inside the parentheses, and that's 3. But if you look at all the answers, there are in the form of a factorial, a 4 factorial, and something else. So we're going to get a 4th factorial. If you look at the yellow goldish boxes, the 4, the 2, and the 3 combine to get 4 factorial, and we're left with 3 to the 4th, which is the answer B. All right, let's go to number 5. We're looking for a relative minimum. We should realize relative minimums occur at critical points. So we need to find the critical points. And so we should know that a critical point is where the derivative is 0 or undefined. So we need to take the derivative of this function. We get 4x cubed minus 24x. I'm going to factor out of 4x, x squared minus 6. Set that equal to 0, and we get this. So x equals 0, or x is plus or minus radical 6. Wow. I am lame-o, because 8 times 2 is 16, not 24. Oh, I don't want to redo this video, so sorry everybody, you're going to bear with me here. And then if I factor a 4 out, that's going to be a 4. And then these will be 4's, plus or minus 2. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too bad. Then we're going to make a table, because these are the only possible points where the derivative could change signs. So we need to see what happens at those points. I'll go -3, -1, 1, 3. I plug in -3 here and here. So that's going to get me negative, and 9 minus 4 is positive, so that's going to be a negative. Now we're going to plug in -1. If I do that, -1 times 4 is a negative right here. And -1 squared minus 4 is a negative. 2 negatives make a positive. I plug in 1. 4 times 1 will be a positive. 1 squared minus 4 is a negative. It gets me a negative. I plug in 3, and that'll be positive, positive, so it's positive. And we're looking for a relative minimum. The justification for a relative minimum is the derivative changes from negative to positive, And we see it happens here, so that must be at -2. And it again happens here, and it happens at 2. So our answer should be 2 and -2, which is C. Hope that matches the answer book. Looks good. Number 6. Ooh, you know what this looks like? Ultraviolet doo-doo. So when you see a product and you're integrating it and use substitution clearly won't work, we need to go to separation or integration by parts. So our friend Ly8 is with us. Logs, ooh, we already hit the L right there. So that's going to be our choice for you. This is inverse trig. This is algebraic. This is regular trig. And this is exponential. So we pretty much have our U candidate. U will be ln of x. dv is everything left over. So the derivative of u would be 1 over x dx. And the antiderivative of x squared is x cubed over 3. Now we're ready to rock and roll. We need ultraviolet. So ln of x times x cubed over 3 evaluated from 1 to e minus voodoo. That's x cubed over 3 times 1 over x dx. That's from 1 to e. And hopefully that comes out beautifully. Let's see what happens here. Is ln of e cubed over 3 minus ln of 1 cubed over 3 minus. Now this part simplifies, so let me do something with this. That x cancels, leaving a 2. So we can find the antiderivative of that. So the antiderivative x squared over 3 becomes x cubed over 3 times 3. And let's keep going. Some nice, beautiful things happen. ln of 1 is 0, so that's gone. ln of e is 1, so that's gone. So we get e cubed over 3 minus, we'll plug in e cubed over 3 squared, plug in 1, minus 1 cubed over 3, whoa, 3 squared. And hopefully this comes out nicely. E cubed over 9 plus 1 over 9. And they get this all with a common denominator. So I'm going to rewrite this. This will be 3e cubed over 9 minus e cubed over 9 plus 1 over 9, which gives us 2e cubed over 9 plus 1 over 9, which is 2e cubed plus 1 all over 9. That looks like C. And if I look at the answers, number 6, the answer is bingo, C. That's it for 4 through 6.